Hey guys, what's going on? Niven's here. Time for your weekly rock wind-up. Well, of course, the week started off very sad the world over as Robin Williams, 63 years old, found in his home out in California from suicide. I think took the entire world by shock. There really is no words to say about this. He will be greatly missed as he was truly, I think, the perfect comedian of our generation, the quintessential guy that we all looked at for a laugh. But obviously inside, very, very dark and very, very sad. I guess the only thing to say about that is that if you yourself, are depressed, or if you know someone, just help them out, man. There's nothing wrong with asking for help or subsequently offering to help someone out in the case of a situation like that. So rest in peace, Mr. Williams. Well, last week, an 8-second clip of new Foo Fighters, which just had Dave Grohl screaming "All Rise," appeared on the internet. And then this week, we got a very small snippet of that clip with a little music behind it and an announcement for Sonic Highways to be released in November on the 10th. That'll be about a month after the HBO showing of it comes out, where basically it chronicles the Foo in 8 different cities they recorded this album in, and subsequently the artwork basically has all 8 cities on the cover mashed together as if it was one city. So Foo Fightersville, if you will. Hopefully that means then we will see an end of the year tour. I'm sure like many of you would look forward to seeing that again. Well, back in 2003, Fugazi went on hiatus, the hardcore punk band from Washington, D.C., and it was announced this week that first demo recordings from them back in 1988 will see the light of day later on this year. And inside of that, a track that has never been released before, Turn Off Your Guns. Now, this isn't necessarily a reunion in terms of the band getting out there, but I know this would be a pretty big deal if that was the case. So as soon as we get some solid dates on that, I'll make sure to let you know. Well, if you remember back in April, I told you about Glenn Danzig suing Jerry Only from the Misfits for a good portion of the chunk of change from all the Misfits gear that was being sold at places like Hot Topic. Well, this week a judge basically just threw the whole thing out of court, saying that neither Only or Danzig had any exclusive rights to Misfits material, and if Danzig was going to try and get some cash on it, he should have taken it directly to Hot Topic. So, case dismissed. Bam! And to close out your weekly rock wind-up, it's all about drummers. Danny Carey from Tool going to be sitting in with Primus over the September month's touring shows. No stops in Kansas City, however, a couple shows in Chicago. Are reaching out and best well wishes to Aerosmith's Joey Kramer. Had some heart complications, having to sit out the next few shows. Hopefully he'll bounce back from that. And Chris Adler from Lamb of God saying, "I know nothing about those Slipknot tracks y'all say I'm playing on." He says right now silence is golden, and he can't say he recalls playing on those tracks, thus adding, I guess, some more mystery as to who was the drummer on the new Slipknot track that came out, the negative one. Some people think it might be a Clown. Some people think maybe it's Corey that got on there. Could possibly, maybe, I would assume, possibly, maybe, be Joey himself, just some old tracks that he laid down from years past. I guess as we get closer and closer to the release of new Slipknot in October, maybe, just maybe, we'll get some, we'll get some answers on that one. I'm Nivens. Thank you very much for tuning into your weekly rock wind-up. Have a great weekend. It's been reported that the new drummer for Slipknot is Animal from the Muppets.